that time I made an admission that I've got
you got an ember on your beard, bro.
Addiction. I choose to abuse till I'm stone blind. And it's taking control of this life of mine. And I can't quit 'cause I
My
have
name
been
is
trying.
John.
I'm taking every bit I can get 'cause I'm living these lives. Girl, 'cause you can drink too, you can think too, you can put it on the table and lead it through. You can also rock
Right here, bro. I can see the person.
down home blues. Yeah. Girl, you can drive too, live your life too. You can fall in love and you can cry
George!
too. It makes everything a whole lot better every time you use it. Good country music.
Okay, so figured I'd give you guys a little bit of an update. It's been a while since I've been out here. So George and Greg, they have been coming up consistently, and they've gotten a lot done. As you can see, I'm standing in the new kitchen. Last time you guys saw me or saw us, we were just putting these posts into concrete right here, and so you haven't seen any of this yet. So Greg and George, it's kind of what they've been working on while I've been gone. Got a couple tractors out here now, which I'm going to use today. You guys will see. Just kind of want to give you guys a little update on what's going on here. So yeah, Creekside Kitchen, almost done. I'm going to move some gravel today with the tractor and kind of level everything out around the kitchen so that it's basically ready to go. We're going to pour concrete on the ground here eventually, but yeah, we've gotten a lot done since the last time you guys saw us. This kitchen got built, got those tractors. So Greg and George have been putting in a lot of work out here, and so I'll probably montage a little bit of that stuff in while I'm talking, so you guys can see some of the stuff. Greg started welding the metal bridge across the creek so that we can get four-wheelers and materials and get those tractors across the creek too, so for when we start building cabins and, you know, putting in work on the other side of the creek. So slowly making progress on the bridge, and kitchen's almost done. Kitchen's gonna look beautiful. It already does. We just got to get some, Greg has got to put some piping in for the sink so we can have running water, and we're gonna pour concrete. I think I said that already, but it's gonna be similar to this color. You guys will see. But yeah, the reason I haven't been coming out in a while, I was here last week, but we just hung out. I've been dealing with a back injury. Not an injury, but I think just, you know, a decade of changing tires, coming out here working, sitting in a chair, an uncomfortable chair to edit for hours. It's all just kind of starting to add up, and so I've been kind of taking it easy on my back. Going to a chiropractor though, so hopefully we'll get situated and be back to normal soon. George is out of commission now. He tore his Achilles. He was up in Spokane for Hoop Fest on a team with his brother and his nephew, and I'll put the video in right here of him of the injury actually happening. So he had to get surgery. He was going to come out last week when we came out, but he had to get like emergency surgery on his Achilles. So he's kind of out of commission for a while, but if you guys have been watching this channel long enough, you know George, out of commission isn't really a thing for him. So I'm sure he'll be pushing his limits, because he's still going to come out here and maybe not do any work or as much work, but as he slowly starts getting better, he's gonna push it. I know he's gonna be back to working here pretty soon. I can already see it, but he's on his way up to Wallowa Lake right now with his couple of his daughters, I believe. So they're, you know, he's taking some well-earned time off because of the surgery and stuff. So yeah, he's spending time with his family right now. So him and I have been on the injury reserve list for a while, but I'm out here now, gonna move those tractors. But I kind of wanted to talk about why I haven't been out here in very much. For those of you who don't know, I'm very close with my grandma, and as is everybody in our family. You know, she has a lot to do with who I am as a person, and she's a very special woman. She's the foundation of our whole family. She got sick like 4 or 5 months ago. I'd say like 4 months ago. And what started as like a common cold, those were her symptoms at first. It just it ended up kick-starting a lot of other problems that she already had and we just didn't know. I won't go into super detail about what was wrong with her, but she progressively just started getting worse. Her heart was giving out on her. She had congestive heart failure, and amongst other things as well. But it just kind of kick-started everything, and she started getting really sick really fast. Doctors kept saying she was going to come home, and that she would recover from it. And it got to the point where there was just nothing else they could do. You know, I was going to the hospital every day after work to see her. And then I eventually showed up and she wasn't on the machines anymore. I kind of knew when I saw she wasn't on the machines anymore that it was kind of the beginning of the end. So all my family was here. You know, family flew in, you know, drove from 4 hours away, and we all kind of spent her last moments with her. You know, the whole, I'd say, last week of her life, she was surrounded by family and loved ones, and she was just a really special person. She ended up passing away June 10th, and the morning after she came home, early in the morning, you know, we were all there. She passed away early in the morning in her sleep. I don't know how much pain she was in because she showed so much strength all the way up to the end, and she would never tell us how much pain she was actually in. But it just seemed like she just didn't have much energy. She wasn't really showing signs of pain, just not much energy. And so she came home, you know, everybody got to see her and spend time with her. And we all kind of stayed up late that night, just spending time together and, you know, being around her. And the next morning she was gone. It was a very, very tough thing for me. The reason I haven't been posting or coming out or anything like that. Like, I have footage to edit, but I just really haven't felt like it. She was, like I said, the foundation of our family. And because she always seemed so healthy and so strong, it seemed like she was going to be around forever. You know, 80 years old and in as good a shape she was in. I thought, you know, at least another 15 years. So it all happened really fast, and it kind of took all of us by surprise. My dad and uncle and my aunt, they showed a lot of strength in those last moments, and still are showing a lot of strength throughout this grieving period. It's been really inspirational, and you know, it makes me want to just do better, you know, make her proud. You know, she's one of those people that you talk to her, she'll talk to a stranger, and in 10 minutes they'll know everything about us, you know. She was just that kind of person. She was just the most beautiful woman. She had the purest heart and soul. She would open her doors to anybody who needed help. And she was just really important to our family. She's the heart and soul, and she always said, "I'm so proud of my little family." It's not very little anymore, but she would always say, "I'm so proud of my little family." And I just hope that we can continue to make her proud. She was the sweetest woman, purest soul, and everybody loved her. So it's been pretty tough. I've never never really gone through anything like this. So it was very tough. It still is. Obviously you're gonna feel some kind of regret, like you didn't spend enough time or just didn't make enough effort. I think that just comes with it, you know, even if you did do those things, you know, part of you is gonna feel like you didn't do enough, and that's hard to live with. But she loved this YouTube channel. She loved everything that I'm doing out here, and so I just want to continue to make her proud. Kind of just want to give a shout out to my whole family. You know, we're already super close, but I think this has brought us even closer. I love all you guys, and I know Grandma, you know, she's supposed to come out here and see this place, you know. My cabin, I never set it on camera or anything like that, posted it on the YouTube channel because I didn't want my grandma to find out. The cabin I'm gonna build out here, I'm gonna name it after her. Those of you who don't know, I'm Samoan. My grandma is from American Samoa, and so in Samoan, fale means house. So I'm gonna name my cabin Tule Sus Fale, and I'm gonna have a wood carving portrait of her out front that says Tule Sus Fale. So I'm gonna name it after her. And my plan was to build it, have it all set, have the sign outside, and have her come out and see it, or at least see it on the videos. So I'm looking forward to building my cabin and getting to honor her in that way. I'm gonna paint her favorite flower on the outside, plumeria flower. I'm gonna do some tattoo designs on the petals. It's gonna be really beautiful, and I think it'll be a cool way to honor her. I want my family, my cousins, to be a part of it somehow. George said he wants to build something out here for her, like a bridge or something, name it after her. So just wanted to kind of give you guys an update of what's been going on and why I haven't put a video out in a while. Starting to feel more like myself a little bit again, so I will be coming out here more. Maybe not as frequently right now as before, but I know my grandma wouldn't want me to stop coming out here, wouldn't want me to stop doing what I love, and so out of respect to her, I will continue to come out here and make videos and just you know, just keep living my life, because this is giving me a sense of purpose doing this, even though there's not many people watching yet. Still a pretty small channel, but it's giving me something that I enjoy doing, and it's making me a part of something bigger than me, and it's giving me new friends and extended family that otherwise I wouldn't have. And so this means a lot to me. Because it means a lot to me, it meant a lot to her, and she loved watching the videos. She always leave a nice comment under my Facebook post of it, and so I'm gonna continue to do my thing, and I just wanted to kind of give an update of what's been going on, and I wanted to just kind of share the stuff about my grandma, because you know, I don't really, these videos, they're pretty raw anyway. You know, we're not doing anything special for the camera. I'm hitting record, and what you guys see is just how we are out here. So I wanted to be transparent about what's going on with me, because I just didn't really feel like even talking to the camera for a long time, and I didn't want to put myself on camera and try to fake anything, you know. And so I figured the best thing to do, I even asked my cousins, I'm like, you guys think it'd be okay if I just kind of talked about grandma a little bit in my next video? Because if they weren't okay with it, then, you know, I wouldn't, because I know it's personal, and I know this is going on the internet for however many people to see, and sharing your personal life can be, you know, kind of scary sometimes, especially on the internet, because we all know how the internet is. But I asked them if it was okay. They said yes. So, you know, I just wanted to talk about her a little bit, because she was very special, and I wish I could have got to bring her out here and put her on an episode, because she did want to come out and look at it, see the property, see all the progress we've made in person, because she watched the videos. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about her. Any chance I can get to talk about her, I will. So yeah, gonna continue to do our thing out here. This property is really coming along, and now with these tractors and stuff, I think we're gonna be really starting to get moving and grooving. So yeah, we'll get back to as normal of a routine as we can. Continue the NeighborWoods journey, have you guys come along with us, and yeah, I'm gonna get to work here in a minute. I'm gonna put up this grill first, so that when it's time to eat, we can just start eating, and then I'm gonna start well, I've never used a tractor, so we'll see how well I can figure it out. It's just a little guy, a little stand behind, but I'm gonna try to spread this gravel all in this area. I gotta clear some stuff out over here before I start that. But I love you, Grandma. I love you to any of my family who's watching this episode. And let's just all continue to make her proud, because I know she wouldn't want anybody feeling sorry for her. And you know, we got to show the same amount of strength that she always showed, because you know, she deserves that. So yeah, love you, Grandma. Love any of my family who's watching. Now let's get to work. All right, now I got this area all cleaned out. I'm gonna attempt to turn this tractor on and use it, even though I've never been on one, never used one ever in my life. So see if I can figure this out. Okay, I'm actually gonna ask Greg, because I don't know what I'm doing.
All right, Michael.
So this has to be in there. Safety feature. Thing's pretty badass. Starting to get pretty good at using this tractor. Wish I could get a better angle though. My camera turned off when I first started using it because it's kind of sitting in the sun, so I didn't get everything I was just doing. But try to show you guys a little bit. I gotta keep my camera in the shade though. That's the annoying part. I go like this. battery at? 27%. All right. So I got a lot of this kind of leveled out. I think what I'm gonna do though, start doing is pushing from the other side of the dirt, because I just been taking from this side and bringing it over here. I think I'm gonna start pushing from this side over this way, because I wanna kind of level out from where the silo is gonna be to about this tree right here, and kind of push all this where this dips down a little bit. So I'm gonna take the tractor, I'm gonna kind of go up this hill a little bit and try to come back around this way. I love this tractor, this thing is sick. I got so much of this done. This would have taken so much longer if we did it how we've been doing it for the last few years. Shovels, wheelbarrows, and our backs, which is why I need to see the chiropractor now. This tractor takes care of all that. So, let's finish up this gravel. When you were doing the picking it up, and that's what you did? That was perfect.
And I'm
All right, so it looks like we're gonna wrap it up soon. Got that big rock pile cleared up. This whole trailer was full of all that treated, all those treated 2x6s. Greg got those for free, so David came out and helped him load it out. It's all stacked there. We didn't get a chance to move that rock over there, but we'll get to it. We have time. I'm glad we got that done though, over there, all that gravel. And yeah, we're gonna start cleaning up. It's 5 o'clock. Yeah, we might stop and get food at Whiskey. And yeah, we're probably gonna call it a day. So yeah, again, apologies for the inactivity on the channel, but I've had a lot going on and finally feel like I can come out here. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Not sure when the next episode will come out, because it's gonna be, you know, I don't know my schedule as far as coming out here is gonna be like. It's not gonna be every week like it was before. But thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for sticking around. If you made it to the end of this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. All that stuff really helps the channel grow. All right, see you guys next time. Don't forget to make yourself a priority, and remember, self-love is the best love. All right, we out.
Well, it's that time I made an admission that I've got a full-blown grown addiction. I choose to abuse till I'm stone blind. And it's taken taking control of this life of mine, and I can't quit cause I ain't been trying. I'm taking every bit I can get cause I'm living these lives. Oh, cause you can drink too, you can think too,